It all starts in Jimenez, Tamaulipas, Mexico, where Rancho El Tinieblo is located, and where the only mezcal of the north of Mexico has been produced as an art form since 1865. This company wishes that you share this Tamaulipecan flavor called Mezcal El Tinieblo with your best friends. Our process, the harvest. The process begins with the harvesting of the maguey, which takes 7 to 8 years for its maturity, in which the plant absorbs the earth's flavors that will give the liquor its unique flavors and characteristics. The Hima process is undertaken in order to extract the hearts of maguey that are used in the elaboration of the mezcal. This process consists of removing all the leaves and cutting the root to obtain a completely clean heart, which can weigh between 110 and 176 pounds. Our cooking process. The earth oven is heated by a wood fire and covered with volcanic rocks, which gives a smokier, sweeter, and richer taste to the mash. Once in the oven, the sliced agaves are covered with agave mats and soil. The baking process takes place during 3 days. The traditional oven is 13 feet in diameter and 7 feet deep. The purpose of cooking the agave hearts is so the carbohydrates contained in the plant become sugar compounds. The mill. After the cooking time, and once the pieces of agave are cold, the oven is emptied. Carry and cook pieces to a composite mill, mainly by a circular stone and moved by animal traction, either horse, mule, or donkey, for grinding up the pieces into a honey paste. Fermentation. After the agave is crushed, it is placed in wooden barrels with water and left to ferment for several days. This process is highly effective and guarantees the greatest quality in the finished product. During the process of fermentation, the sugars of agave are converted into alcohols. Distillation. The mash obtained from the fermentation is then distilled twice. The first distillation yields low-grade alcohol of approximately 35% per volume. During this first distillation, it is very important to separate higher alcohol that may demerit the product. After a second distillation, a high-grade alcohol of approximately 55% per volume is obtained, and by careful separation of the heads and the tails, we obtain a great quality mezcal. Maturation. In order to obtain the reposado and aged mezcales, we let them rest in specially prepared American oak barrels for at least 4 months for the reposado and at least for 1 year for the añejo mezcal. During this process, the barrel transfers special color and taste characteristics that are enjoyed when you taste them. Bottling. Mezcal El Tinieblo is hand bottled in our unique artisanal blown glass bottle. Covered with a cork and sealed with a wine cap, you will notice the cola blanca deer, typical of the Tamaulipecan region, embossed on top of our bottle and an eye-catching label. Mezcal facts. Mezcal is not for machos. Mezcal is for connoisseurs. Sip your mezcal. Sometimes a worm that lives inside the agave plant is added to the mezcal at the time it is bottled. Some people say that the worm adds to the flavor of the mezcal, but it may just be a marketing gimmick. Some people claim that drinking mezcal without combining it with any other alcohol keeps you away from hangovers and right on time to work the next morning. Mezcal drinkers around the world Say mezcal is a natural aphrodisiac, worth trying. It is believed that mezcal is very similar to tequila. Well, tequila can only be made out of agave azul, while mezcal can be made with any kind of agave, hence its infinite combinations of flavors and aromas. Some people might think that tequila is as ancient as mezcal, but mezcal is the first distilled spirit in the American continent. You might think that Oaxaca is the only state that produces mezcal, but it is a total of 7 states with origin denomination for this elixir of gods. Oaxaca, San Luis Potosí, Guerrero, Zacatecas, Guanajuato, Durango, and of course, Tamaulipas. How to sip Mezcal El Tinieblo. Accompany El Tinieblo with a slice of sweet orange, chili sea salt, and a hot summer breeze. Chill El Tinieblo bottle of your choice and embrace your most precious moments by enjoying it with your friends. Relive the moment. El Tinieblo. For all this care and historic process over rusticity, Mezcal El Tinieblo has been recognized and awarded for its striking flavors and aromas, with the Chairman's Trophy in 2011, Best of the Best Award by Tequila.net 2011, Ultimate Spirits Competition Finalist 2012, and with the gold medal at the San Francisco World Spirit 2012. El Tinieblo wishes you to enhance your most precious moments by enjoying it with your friends. Relive the moment. El Tinieblo. Let the spirits fly. And remember the land, cowboy.